what's up? Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. Welcome back to another video, another video. Welcome back to my channel. I'm Mikkel. Subscribe, like, comment, share, turn on notifications. But if you like this video, then give it a fat thumbs up. And I hope everyone is having a glorious day. I'm also having a glorious day. Okay, I'm going to talk about this book. I'm going to do a review on this story, and it's also going to be a spiritual analysis, meaning, and breakdown about this story. And so this story is called The Rough Face Girl. I read this book in elementary school, and this book always amazed me. I always liked it. Okay, so this is it's the Indian version of the Cinderella story. Okay, so in the story of the rough face girl, this story is it's an Indian village. Yes, it's an Indian village. In the story, this girl had, okay, so in the story, there lived a powerful and rich, man that, I can try to explain this in the best way I can. In this village, there was a sister and a brother. They lived together, and the brother was a rich and powerful man that they called the invisible being. Yes, they called him the invisible being, and he was rich and powerful and magical, and him and his sister lived together. But also in this village, there lived a poor man, and he had 3 daughters. The older 2 daughters, they were mean and evil. They were mean to their younger sister. They made the younger sister feed the flames of the fire, and the sparks of the fire, the sparks from the fire, they would bust out. They would get on the younger sister, but she tended and fed the fire. The sparks from the fire, they got on the younger sister's skin, and when that happened, when the sparks from the fire got on her skin, it burnt her skin. It burnt and scarred her face, her arms, her hands. It burnt her hair, and it made her black hair be raggedy. It made her long black hair be raggedy, and she had burn marks and scars over her face and skin. It made her skin be rough. And her 2 older sisters said, "You're so ugly." They're just mean and evil. They called her ugly, and they teased her. Okay, so but all the women in the village wanted to marry the invisible being. So The two sisters went to their father and asked him for nice clothes. They said to their father, "Give us some nice clothes and nice pearls." So the father gave them nice clothes and nice pearls. And so they went to the village where the invisible being lived with his sister. But the sister saw that they had beauty for the outer appearance, but they had an evil heart. And the sister, she could see that they had an evil heart. Okay, so she told them that if they seen her brother, they must answer these questions about him. They lied and said that they seen him, but they really didn't. Okay, so she asked them what color was her brother's bow, and they did not know the answer. They failed on the answer. And she asked them about her brother's sleigh, and they couldn't answer that. They got that question wrong. So she knew they were lying because the questions that she asked them, they could not answer none of the questions that she asked them. So she knew they were lying. And she's like, "Y'all did not see my brother." And they said to her, how can you expect us to answer these questions to know if we seen your brother or not? Okay, so they stayed there all night. So she told them to stay all night and see if they would see her her brother. So they stayed there all night and they saw nothing. They did not see the invisible being. They did not see the invisible being. They did not see her brother. So they went home. They did not see him, so neither one of them could marry and be with him. So they went home, and on their way there, they were strutting because they had on nice clothes, nice pearls, nice shoes, and their long black hair was laying down so pretty and nice. And they thought they was all that. They were strutting through the village and thought they was all that. Because people in the village, they were saying, "Look at those two sisters. They just strutting like they know they look good." And after all of that, they went their line and did not get the invisible being. They did not see him, and he did not make himself known to them. He did not show himself to them. Okay, so now the younger sister she asked her father for some nice clothes, nice pearls, and nice shoes. But her father told her that he had no more nice clothes left. He gave the nice clothes and shoes and pearls to her two older sisters. Her father was poor. He was a poor man, so he had no more nice clothes, pearls, or shoes to give to her. But he gave her what he had, and what he had left with shabby clothes, beat up, ugly pearls, ugly shoes that was too big and could not fit her feet. But she took it anyway. She took it because she knew that she had saw the invisible being. She saw him. He made himself known to her because in spite of her having a rough face and burns and scars over her face and her body, and her skin being rough, and long black hair, being raggedy. Instead of all that, he saw that she had a good heart. And she was the chosen one. In spite of her scars, he still seen her beauty underneath of her scars. So he made himself known to her because he chose her. He had chosen her. She was the chosen one. Okay, so she went out in raggedy clothes and the two big ugly shoes and the pearls and the beat up pearls. And while she walked through the village, all the people laughed at her and say, "Look at that ugly girl. She's not going to marry the invisible being." They thought because she was ugly that she was not going to marry a handsome, rich, magical, and powerful man. So they just teased, they laughed, teased her, and made fun of her. But she did not pay it no mind. She did not let that stop her. She ignored them and did not pay them any mind, and she still went. Okay, so when she went to the sister house, the sister, even though she had scars, even though she had scars and rough skin, the sister still seen that she had a good heart. In spite of her flaws, she still seen the sister was not looking on the outer appearance. She was looking at the inner. And on the instead of looking, she was not looking on the outside. She was looking on the inside, and on the inside, she saw that she had a good heart. She had a good heart and a good soul. So the sister asked her, and she also seen her beauty underneath of the scars and the burns, the rough skin. Okay, so she asked her, has she seen her brother? And she said, yes, I've seen him. So she asked her questions about her brother. She asked her the same questions about his bow and his sleigh. And she answered the two questions correctly. And so when she answered the questions right, the sister said, you have seen my brother. And that's when the brother, they heard the footsteps. They heard his footsteps. And he made himself known to her. And And the brother said, when he saw her, the first thing he said was, she is beautiful. In spite of the rough skin, burns, and scars, he saw that she was beautiful. He saw her beauty underneath of her scars. And he said, she is beautiful. So his sister gave her better clothes, better pearls, and better shoes. She dressed her better, and she told her to dip in some water. She told her to get in some water, and when she got in the water, all the burns and the scars came off her face and her skin. All the scars and the burns was removed from her face and skin, and the skin became smooth. The roughness left her skin, and her skin, it became smooth and nice, and her hair was no longer raggedy. Her hair became nice and smooth. Her beautiful black hair, it became her beautiful black long hair. It started hanging down nice and straight. So after this, her and the invisible being, they got married and they lived. They were never apart from each other. They lived happily ever after, and they were never apart. And that's the end of the story. So she got a happy ending. And the moral of the story is that no matter how bad things may get or seem, just know that your blessing is coming. Just stay positive, stay strong, and your blessing is coming. And also, the spiritual analysis, meaning, and the breakdown of the story is, even though she had a lot of flaws, rough skin, burns and scars, raggedy hair, even though she had all that, the visible being, this powerful, rich, handsome, and magical man, this invisible being and magical man, he chose her. He seen that she had a good heart, and he saw her beauty underneath of all the bad scars, the burns, the marks, and raggedy hair, and a rough skin. In spite of all that, he still chose her. She was still the chosen one. And in spite of her having all these flaws, and people in the village laughing and teasing her, she did not let it get to her. She ignored it. And she still went on. She went on because she knew her purpose. She knew that she had saw him, and that she could tell, and she knew that she could, but she saw him, she knew that she would be able to answer the questions. But she saw him, but he made himself known to her. She knew that she was the one that he wanted because she had seen him. He made himself known to her. He let her see him. And because he let her see him, she knew that she was the special one. She knew that she was the one that he wanted. And so she went in spite of the teasing and making fun of her. She ignored it. In spite of all the teasing, all the laughing and making fun of her, she ignored it. She totally tuned it out. And she ain't paid no mind. She just tuned it out. Didn't pay no mind. Ignored it. She ignored it because she knew her purpose, yeah. She ignored it and kept going and still went. Because she knew her purpose. She knew her purpose. She knew she was the special one. She knew she was the chosen one. She knew she was chosen. And she knew that this magical man wanted to be with her. So she knew all that. She had faith and believed in herself. And she knew that she was it. So spiritual analysis, the breakdown is that she knew her purpose and she was the one and that she was chosen. So in life, no matter, in life, don't care about what people think or say you is. Don't care about what no one think and say you are. And people can be mean and try to discourage you and try to belittle you, put you down, make you feel bad, they doubt your dreams. No matter if someone or people is doing that. As long as you know that you are chosen, as long as you know that you are the chosen one, as long as you know that you are the one, and as long as you know your purpose, keep going. Keep going, keep fighting, and keep pushing towards your purpose so you can get to your destiny. Don't pay all the naysayers no mind. Ignore and tune out all the naysayers, all the haters. Don't pay them no mind. You know your purpose. Stay true to your purpose and fulfill it. Make it happen. Make your purpose come true. And in the end, you're going to have the last laugh. Once you prove everyone wrong and you achieve your success and what you set out to do. You achieve your success and you achieved what you set out to do. Once you achieve it, Trust me, once you achieve and fulfill your purpose, once you are living in your truth, you achieved your dreams and fulfilled your purpose. Once you made your dreams come alive, you're living in your dreams. You're living in your dreams and fulfilling your purpose and are successful at it. You're successful and wealthy at it abundantly. You have great abundance. Once you have all that, you're going to have the last laugh. Everyone is going to be fooled to say, oh, she made it after all. They're going to be like, oh my goodness, she tricked me. She surprised me. She shocked me. And she made it after all. Like I say, don't feel bad because when it seemed like you is the oddball, when it seemed like you is not the special one and, and the oddball, trust me, in the end, you're going to rise above higher than all the people that seemed like they were ahead of you. Eventually, you're going to rise above all the people that seemed like they was ahead of you, or the ones that put you down. Eventually, you're going to surpass them, go above them, and be greater and better and higher. Yes, eventually you're going to be above, much greater, you're going to pass them and be much greater, much higher, and much better than them. Yeah, so this story, like I say, I always loved this story. I read it in elementary school, and I always loved it. It always touched my heart and soul in a special way. It always kindled my heart and soul. I just always loved reading it. I always loved it. And Rough Face Girl, even though my face ain't rough, but I suffered from bad acne, and I had polycystic ovarian syndrome. And in spite of that, like now, I'm breaking out again a little bit. With polycystic ovarian syndrome, you get bad breakouts when you come on your period. That's how I start. When it's around time for your period, you come on your menstrual cycle, that's when you get these real big, bad, ugly bumps. And they leave deep, dark, ugly, black marks on your skin. And because of that, and because of my bad polycystic ovarian syndrome and my bad acne. Because of that, it's left dark, ugly, black marks on my face. But now I'm using a cream to get these dark marks off my face. And the cream is helping. This lightening cream is helping so much. This lightening cream is lightening of the dark marks that's on my face. It's lightening of these black marks on my face. And they're fading in and going away slowly. But in spite of that, I'm still beautiful. In spite of that, I did not say I'm ugly, and I did not feel bad about myself. So in spite of that, I still told myself, knew that I'm beautiful. I still knew that I look good. I still knew that I was all that. Yeah, I still knew that I was it. And I'm chosen in spite of all of that, in spite of the flaws on my skin, in spite of my bad acne and polycystic ovarian syndrome and the dark black marks on my skin and the few bumps that's on my face right now. In spite of all of that, I'm still on camera. I'm still showing my face on camera and talking to you all, because I still know that I'm beautiful, and I still know that I am the chosen one. I still know that I'm chosen. I still know that I am the special one. I still know that I'm special. I still know that I am the one. Like the girl was chosen, the chosen one. And she was, yeah, for this. I still knew that I'm chosen, the chosen one, a special, and the one. Just, I still know that, I still know that I still know that I'm chosen, the chosen one, special, and I'm the one. I still know that I am all those things, just like the girl in the story of the rough face knew that she was chosen. She knew she was the chosen one. She knew she was special, and she knew she was the one, and she knew her purpose. She fulfilled her purpose and her mission, and it led her to her true destiny with a handsome, powerful, magical, and rich, wealthy prince. It led her to her true happiness. And that's what I'm doing. In spite of everything, like my flaws, I'm still on camera. My mission, my purpose and mission is to make videos and put out spiritual messages to help all the chosen ones, and to motivate and inspire you all to accomplish your purpose and your mission. That, yes, me making videos, these spiritual videos, is my purpose and my mission, and I'm fulfilling it. I'm fulfilling my purpose and mission of making spiritual messages in these videos to all the chosen ones that's out there. And me doing this is leading and getting me closer and closer to my true destiny. I know by doing this, I'm getting closer, and I'm going to achieve and reach and live in my true destiny. And I'm going to live happily ever after, just like the girl in the rough face story. Okay, so I'm going to end this video. Again, I'm Mikkel. Subscribe, like, comment, share, and turn on notifications. And again, remember, if you like this video, then please give it a fat thumbs up. I appreciate all the love and support, and I will see you all in my next video. Enjoy the rest of your glorious day, because I'm going to enjoy the rest of my glorious day. Bye, chosen ones. Bye. I love you all. One love. One love. One love. I'm out. I'm out.